Sawadika. Hello, today we like to show you a massage for a stiff neck. You know what happened just before we wanted to film this.
And we wanted to do for the knee today, but then you cannot turn your neck.
Yeah, we wanted to do for the knee a massage, but then I was playing with my son and I did something wrong with my neck. But I can only look this way, but not this way, you see?
Yeah.
So I hope that Manel can...
Yeah.
I feel like a robot. I hope that Manel can fix my neck.
Yeah, and then we can show a little bit, no?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start. You ready?
Yeah, it's very painful.
Okay, well, turn a little bit.
Yeah.
So, actually, for this problem, we want to work, we will work beside the spine, and then we will work also beside the scapula. Then we will work above here on the standing trapezius, the line on the shoulder. And then, of course, we will work this area of behind SCM on this area of aponeurosis of trapezius. So we want to actually focus on the big muscle trapezius, and then we want to start with being in our knees a little bit apart of the partner, and then you place one hand on one shoulder, and then with fingers to support and the thumb to press. We want to use the ball of the thumb to press beside the spine, beside vertebrae, and we want to start on beside L3, and then we will go all the way up, not on the spine but on the muscle beside the spine, up, down, and then up. So we place one hand on the opposite shoulder, fingers to support, the thumb starts a little bit above the ilium, and then you press, and under the pressure we do a circle all the way following the muscle beside the spine. And then the circle we can do out of the vertebra, so the rotation we do out to stretch aponeurosis of those big muscles, latissimus dorsi and then trapezius. So we want to go all the way up slowly, short steps, 1 centimeter, all the way up until this level of C7, and then we go all the way down to the starting point, and then we will go all the way up again. So we take our time to give pressure first with the ball of the thumb, fingers supporting 10%, and then under the pressure I will do a circle out all the way beside vertebra. So we press always beside the vertebra, and then I will go all the way up again. So take your time to do this. And then all the way up until beside C7. So now when I'm in here beside C7, I want to now place one of the hands, so I want to follow now actually from beside C7 all the way beside scapula bone. So we want to do the pressure with the ball of the thumb, and then the pressure will go from the top corner scapula to the corner below scapula. So we can get the support, same hand supports, and then we can do the scapula like this with this left hand on, or you can use one hand to support on this scapula and then the fingers to support and the thumb press beside the scapula. But now you can see on the video, you can do just, I will do with this hand, then I press and then I follow beside the scapula all the way from the corner above until the corner below. So I want to go up again all the way, and then you go again down. So scapula is good to do always 3 to 5 times. I will do 2 times now to show you, all the way down to the corner below, and then we can go all the way up. So when I'm in here up, now I will stand up and I want to give pressure on this line of the standing trapezius. So I want to use, I can use thumb and thumb, or I can use twin thumb. So this is thumb and thumb we normally use on acupressure for more pressure, or you can place both thumbs one near the other, and then with fingers to support, I want to place my thumbs on here on the corner between neck and shoulder, and then 4 fingers from above the collarbone. So be careful to don't press near the collarbone. So I check now collarbone, and then I go 4 fingers above, and then with twin thumbs, fingers to support on the back, I'm gonna give pressure. Stay there several seconds under the pressure, and then release, and then you move 1 finger out, and then you press, stay under the pressure several seconds, and then you move 1 finger out, and then the last pressure should be always 3 fingers beside the shoulder bone. So the last pressure I will do here, not near the shoulder bone, then back to the middle. So here we can do again 2 times the 3 points, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, starting on point 1, corner between neck and shoulder, then we move a little bit out, 1 finger out, then we move 1 finger out, and then we go back to the middle, and then we go back to the corner between neck and shoulder. So when I finish the top of the shoulder, now I want to work from beside C7 to beside C1, and I want to work now, I am working on the left side of Nicole where she has the pain, and then first I want to lean the head down to stretch the trapezius muscle, and then other muscles involved of course, and then I can support, so I want to use fingers to support on the opposite side, and the thumb will press with the tip of the thumb on this level, 1 finger beside the cervical, on this level of aponeurosis of the trapezius. So I will normally use this hand in here on the front, but then you cannot see, so I will use my other hand. I will use 1 hand on the front to support, and then I will use fingers to support beside opposite side of the neck, and then I will press following the area beside all the way up, pressure towards the cervicals, and then all the way down. So again, I will do much more better if I will be here in this position, you see, and then I support with 1 hand on the neck, head down, and then with fingers opposite side, my thumb will press towards the cervicals. In this area, just 1 finger beside the cervical. You see? I go all the way down, pressure in this level of aponeurosis of the trapezius, in this level of cervical. And then I will go up again. So in here, with fingers supporting opposite, the thumb just press in, 1 finger beside cervicals, and the pressure is in towards the cervical. And then this is a very good thing to release tensions on this area of the neck. So we can use many times, 3 to 5 times, up and down this area of the neck. See, I'm gonna keep now showing you. So what do I do? Actually, where my finger is now is the center of the cervical, and the pressure again, 1 finger beside the cervical, and then 1 hand will support, but then you can do also this with the ball of the finger. So you can also use, now to show you a little bit different ways to work on the neck, I support on the opposite side with my thumb, but then without giving pressure, and then I use the tip of finger to do pressure towards the cervicals and to knee a little bit this muscle beside the cervicals all the way towards the cervicals. So you can use the thumb, or you can use the tip of the fingers. Okay, Nico?
Yeah, it's very painful, but it's really good. I feel
You see?
really.
And then
I need it.
when we finish, we will finish all the way to beside C1. So we will go again all the way up. Tension there. all the way up, and then I will finish in here, beside C1, beside this last cervical before the scalp, and then I want to use now my thumb and my fingers to support. So I'm going to support with my fingers on the head, and then my thumb will press just below the bone, the scalp, no? So this finger, imagine this is the bone of the scalp. Now my thumb will be below the bone of the scalp, and I want to push up on the scalp to stretch the aponeurosis of trapezius in this level of the bone of the scalp. So I want to get, when I did the neck, one hand was in the front and I did with my fingers. Again, you can knee this muscle beside the cervical all the way up, and when you finish in here, fingers to support, and then my thumb is in the level of C1, and then you push up to stretch this aponeurosis of trapezius, and then I go a little bit out on this left side and I push up. I'm going to show like this, maybe you can see. I push with the ball of the thumb below the scalp up to stretch this aponeurosis of trapezius, and then I place the head down again, and then I go with finger kneading all the way down to beside C7, and then when I'm in here beside C7, I place the head up, and then I go back and I do thumb press kneading. So I press and I do a circle out all the way again towards the starting point. So you go all the way beside the vertebra down, and then when you finish one side, of course we need to do the other side. So in here I will get one hand on the shoulder that we did, and then with my finger supporting 10%, my thumb press and do a circle out from this level of L3 all the way up, down and up. Then you can do this scapula, down, up, 3 to 5 times. Then we can work on the shoulder 3 to 5 times. Then we put head down, and then we work on the other side of the neck, and then we go back to the starting point. So, you okay? So it's painful a little bit.
Was very painful. Let me see if this side's okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I was scared.
You need to work a little bit.
A little bit,
5
yeah.
or 10 minutes can make a big difference.
It's still a little bit here that I have.
Yeah.
Wow, it was really painful, and it was very interesting where my pain was, because it was also in my back. I thought I have neck pain, so I was like, yeah, actually what happened was very funny. We were supposed to do the knee massage, so
tomorrow.
I wanted to get dressed in the massage clothes that we always have, but yeah, I played a little bit with my son and I did the wrong move, and I couldn't change in normal clothes, in the massage clothes. So I said to Manel, can you massage my neck? We can film it also. Yeah. And wow.
We'll do a little bit more massage.
Really nice. It's such a difference, but it's still a little bit painful. It's not fixed, but almost fixed. It's really... So yeah, when you receive this massage, I was thinking, oh, it's only my neck. But now I realize everything is attached.
Everything is all the fascia that goes and surround the entire of you. No, the most external fascia, no, in this level of the skin, in this level of hypodermis, and then of course you have tensions in the low back that can cause tensions on the area of the neck or in the area of the abdomen.
Yeah. But it's very cool when you feel it. It's like wow. So I was breathing through the pain, you know. So it's really painful. Yeah. It's not a relaxing massage, but wow, I don't feel like a robot anymore. It's cool. But I have this that I get more often stiff neck. I'm prone to that, how you can say, because I had 7 concussions and 4 whiplashes. So it's not my first stiff neck, but wow.
Yeah. 5 10 minutes.
Yeah, really nice.
Okay.
After this, you can do it again. But oh, thanks. It's such a relief. Yeah, you know, before I knew massage, when I had a stiff neck, I was like 2 weeks with a kind of scarf, you know, around my neck. Yeah, you don't have so much of it, but I did a lot. And now I just some massage and fixed. It's a miracle, but it's working. Wow, I just keep it warm a little bit with some balm, no?
Yeah.
And then
we put it now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I will be fine. Great. Try it at home if you
Yeah.
know what you're doing at least. No?
Yeah.
Ah, such a relief. Well, thank you for watching.
And I
Thanks
see
for the
you.
massage. And see you another time.
Sawadee
Sawadee
krap.
krap. Oh, nice, no?